Alright, this time my icons come from oman123441. And before I do anything else, shout out to Mr. Dubstep Plays. This one's for you.
Bruh.
Yeah, so this is RobTop's second attempt at making a poison gauntlet. Hoping this one goes a little better than the first one. I don't know if there's a demon in this gauntlet, but I'm really excited to see if there is one. The sewer doesn't like intruders. Coin 1, I ate it. Coin 2, I ate it. Coin 3, I ate it. And yeah, there's no coins in this level. The last time I played this game was to record Nuzlocke Day 13. So I just switched back to my regular account. I haven't played the new event level yet even. I haven't played Resonate yet. So at the very least we're starting with a level that feels like it fits the theme, which I can't really say about the Love Gauntlet. Or the Spooky Gauntlet that well. Oh, come on. This level doesn't seem that hard though. My understanding is that like Viprin was occasionally helping RobTop like pick levels for some of these gauntlets. But now that he's stepped down, this will be like... Is anyone else helping him pick levels? I'm actually kind of curious. And yeah, like this is a 2.2 level, I just noticed because of the camera shaking and stuff. Like the novelty is worn off. 2.2 levels aren't that exciting anymore. Now like 2.0 and 1.9 levels are the exciting ones. I feel like just in general, the 2.2 levels just have, in these gauntlets are just not as like exciting as the 2.1 levels and 2.0 levels can be. Oh, here we go, boss fight. Oh, it was kind of short. I was actually liking that boss fight. I'm kind of disappointed that ended so quickly. Oh, I don't have the progress bar on. Ah. That was a pretty easy first level, which leads me to wonder why it's rated 8 stars. Maybe it's just the boss fight. MLG Gyarados. This is your first rated level, huh? That's pretty cool. Feel genuinely thrown under bus now. Damn. The level wasn't bad. I thought the gameplay was actually kind of alright. I thought, if anything, like, it was actually kind of, like, slow during some parts in the drop. Space Telecom. So I don't know this level. Okay, so now things are like... What is the theme for this? Sorville is the next level. Who even are you, and why are you correct in the editor? Oh my god, another person who's... This is their first rate. I gotta turn the progress bar on. And the percentage. I don't know why that's off. Wow. Where's the coin? I gotta find the coin. I really like that title card animation of the title popping in. Where's the coin? I like that this level has like so many flashing colors without being like a complete epileptic eyesore. Oh, there it is.
Bruh.
Okay, that is a weird place for a coin though. I do not like that coin. I don't know how I found that. Okay, now I don't know what I didn't... it's always the coins that are like the most content in the video. I don't like this first coin. I don't understand the thing of like... randomly putting dumb coins in your level. I can barely talk because of the frickin' song. There we go. I don't understand how I got that coin. This level's got like such a freaking cool art style. Like I love the little like shaking and pulsing of everything. It just... The level just feels so lively. Oh, and these colors are so like chaotic too, but in like a way that like... Jeez. Wow. Okay, I can't hear myself thinking at all. I need to get out of here. Holy shit, that song. Okay. I think I would like that a lot more on like a casual playthrough when I'm not trying to make content, but I cannot hear myself thinking with the freaking screaming in the song. That's one of the things that I think is kind of unfortunate about this whole series. I feel like, I don't know, I don't have the talent to just like talk about what I like in depth off the top of my head after just one playthrough. Like, I would love to like go into the editor and like look at how these levels were made and like, yeah, like look at the freaking, yeah, the bow tie was made with like these animation. The unraveling of the bow tie was made with like this animation. Like, this is really cool. This kind of stuff is really fascinating to me, and like, this is the kind of stuff that just doesn't make for great content though, just looking through and like, look at this one, look at this. Hold on. This is a lot of, oh, it's a lot. 47. But it is what it is. Some people are saying the gameplay in this one's not very good. I'm a little excited. Oh, I can already tell. Those green orbs were really weird to... Oh, hey, they decorated the beginning of the level. That's cool. Let's make something exciting happen. I like my practice song this time. Let's pick that. Let's get that going. Yeah!
Nope.
Oh, you have to not go into that? Okay. Yeah, the pipe that kills you. I know, it definitely does feel a little empty, design-wise. On one hand, it's nice because I can clearly see the gameplay, and the gameplay is very technical. Like, look at this. Like, it is nice that I can see the gameplay really clearly when it's really technical, but on the other hand, like, it is a little distracting that, like, it definitely feels like something's missing in, like, the mid-ground. But I do really like how the passable blocks are used in this level. I don't feel like there's a lot of classic levels that utilize that. I feel like it's more of a thing in platformer levels. I love that I can just skip it, though. Look at that. Oh, can I just, like, go like that? Yeah. Now I kind of want to mess around with the gameplay a bit and see, like, what I can get away with. Oh, I like the sprinklers. Yeah, I think the sprinklers, honestly, already add a lot. I think that could honestly be all the level needs. It's just a few sprinklers. I can't really see what's on those posters. They look like stick figures. But like, I can't really see what they are. I wish I could see what was on those posters. I just noticed there was like a bell ringing over there. Like, there was some kind of neat animations in this level. Oh yeah, I like the water like putting out the fire as well, and like, I guess there's some, like, kind of nice little details in this level. Yeah, this level was fine, actually. I actually kind of like this one. I actually kind of fuck with the wacky gameplay in this level. Like, I don't know, it's interesting, and it's, like, not even really that bad to learn. Because, like, it's just passable blocks and, like, a few fakes. And yeah, one of the comments here says, like, could use more, like, Flare song representation. I feel like the song representation is accurate. I feel like this level needed a better song choice to, like, match all the wacky gameplay. Situations like those are when I think it would be okay to use sound effects, and this level has a couple. This level has one sound effect. What is that? This is Editing Joltik here, and I know where that sound effect is from. There is a 1% random chance for this to happen. Also, I found this. Here we go, a demon! Alright, nice! We have 2 of them, too. I love oily men, by the way, great level. No one's commented about the coins at all, which means maybe they're fine to find on my own. Oh, this is really cool already. I love that this feels like a final level already, but this is level 4. So what I'm noticing about these levels so far is all of them have like completely different styles. But like I feel like Acid would be kind of a hard theme. Oh, the last level's probably just gonna be Electric Algal Bloom. Okay, so this is gonna have tricky coins. Because I already see I need a mini portal to get in there. Oh, there is a mini portal over here. Maybe I can figure this out on my own. So I can skip that. Alright, awesome. Ugh, I don't like this. The gameplay does feel a little, like, awkward when you're doing it as mini ball. Wait, what do I do here? Oh, I just jump over. Oh boy, this gameplay is not my favorite. This level thinks it's slick with the crushers. Come on. Oh god. I really do not like the coins in this level so far. They're very needlessly precise. Oh, okay, never mind. That one was easy. I was just being whiny for no reason. Oh, it's gonna be so annoying. Why is there a slope jump into this level? Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Oh man. Okay, the coins in this level are horrible. They're atrocious. I need to complain about them. So the coins in this level are mostly just like... It's basically just like skipping the regular gameplay. And then... Yeah, like skipping that size portal there, so that you do this part as a mini ball, and then you go up here. So that's basically what all 3 of the coins are in this level. And they are all so annoying. They are all so awkward to play through and janky because the gameplay was clearly not designed for that game mode. Because it needs to like weave itself into the regular gameplay. Ugh, I can't believe I did that first try. Oh my god, and because there's no freaking hitbox up here for this block, I keep missing it, the stupid... Oh no, ow. Yeah, like for some reason this ball part is just so precise, like especially that jump where you have to like avoid the pink orb. That one you have to go down there. Ugh. And then the spider part with the section that it stole from Crush. That blue orb is really annoying to hit, by the way. Okay, this is the worst one. So if you jump on that platform, it takes you down here where you have to do this stupid, awkward... Like... Mini Robot does not feel great to play with in like really precise sections like that. I don't know, I just hate like how fast the ball part is for how slow the song is. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, and like that's another... Like I have to go underneath that block, but the only way to get there is with a red orb, so I have to like either hit it super early or I have to hit it super late so I can actually make it underneath the block. But like sometimes you enter that section too late for a buffer to actually work. Yeah, like you have to... Oh my god. All of the frickin' sections with like mini portals suck. This level is phobic against short people.
I agree.
Aha! I'm just dying to the same thing over and over again. Also, like, I don't know, when you put this level next to the other 3 levels, it's just like the color scheme is just very noticeably a lot weaker in this level, because it's just so like eye-blindingly green. And like I said, I think I said this when I played Balefire in the Treasure Gauntlet, I don't inherently dislike using like the pixel art blocks. I missed it! Oh god! I do kind of like the smoky atmosphere of this level, like all the fire and like the... what I would assume to be toxic gas. But like it really is hard not to notice that it's like just a lot of pixel blocks with like low-key kind of an ugly color scheme. I like all the sections where you can see outside and you can see like all the polluted air. Like this section right here with the city, I like this part. It's a cool background. God damn it, what the frickin' blubberin' our nation. I really hope the last level is Electric Algae Bloom. Yeah, that's... What do you mean I didn't hit the blocks? Okay, the hitboxes in the shit part are apparently even worse than I thought they were. Hold on. Oh god, I didn't mean to go back that far. Look at they are moving! The hitboxes move. I really don't like that the spikes and the arrows in this section are the same color. I'm so glad the second coin hasn't been giving me any trouble, because I really did not like it while I was doing it in practice mode. This entire cube section feels terrible to play, honestly. Jump there. Okay, and then this awful robot section. Ugh, I hate this robot section so much. Dude, I could have beaten this level in like my first attempt. Ugh, if it weren't for that stupid frickin' blue orb killing me for no reason. And looking at the top of the screen, it kind of looks... Like, I hate how low the camera is. Move the camera up a little bit, please! Ah, and this is one of the... Of course you have to end the level with one of the worst jumps. Like, the shutters closing is pretty cool. That's kind of like one of the only things I like about the visuals in this level, unfortunately. I don't really like this level's visuals very much. Like, the atmosphere of, like, all the smoke and, like, fog floating around is kind of nice, too, I guess. It really does set the tone of, like, this toxic factory or castle. That's another weird thing. This level's, like, kind of a castle, but a factory at the same time. It feels like... Maybe that's not a real problem, but, like... It is a little distracting for me. This level has like two different kinds of themes, and it's not really blending them. It's just kind of going back and forth between being a castle and then being a factory. I don't like this level. It's been a while since I've been able to confidently say that about a level, but like, yeah, I don't like this level. Hey, twentieth here. I didn't really like my commentary after I beat this level. I thought it was too negative, so I want to do it again. I still think this level is terrible, but I'm never gonna truly dislike a level for some gameplay and design choices that I just personally don't like. I just want to make it clear that when I get genuinely upset at levels, that I am playing it up a little bit. I'm not faking it, but I am tapping into it a little bit. Like, I really am upset, but I push it a little. I want to get upset sometimes, because, in my opinion, the worst emotion that you can feel is emptiness. That's why I made my Skeletal Extremigans video. It's almost like a coping mechanism. I'd rather be angry or upset and turn that into a fun experience for everyone. The one thing to keep in mind is that when you make yourself upset for fun, it won't be fun anymore if you cross a line. And even though I wasn't toxic toward the creator or anything like that, I do believe I crossed a line, and that is why I'm recording over this. I've gotten some comments saying they didn't like the way I talked about some levels in the past, and I just thought this was a pretty good time to set the record straight that it's all in good fun. At the end of the day, I'm just here to play video games. Oh, I did not like that level. I am so glad to be done with it. Oh my god. Okay, the end screen is kind of cool, I guess. That was a kind of cool application of the glitching shader. I don't like this level. I am glad to be done with it. There's one more level after this, but it's probably just gonna be Electric Algae Bloom, so I think we're gonna be fine, because I like Electric Algae Bloom. Although that did have coins, I don't remember if I got the coins or not. Oh, it's absolute garbage. Oh, okay. You know, I've actually never played this level. I am familiar with it because, like, jokes about the name of the level, like, this level is absolute garbage. I really like that Blee does this. I like that Blee is always trying to promote, like, good optimization. Okay, so yeah, I've never played this level, so I've just known that this was like a big level for a while. And yeah, like, see, like, the color scheme is already so much better in this level. Like, this level's got some cool transitions. Like, I really like that green orb transition. Like, it is a little noticeable that, like, the transition doesn't always work. Like, hold on, let me get another attempt. It's kind of silly. Oh, this wave part is tricky. This level gets a lot of mileage out of, like, circular ramps and stuff. It's actually really cool. And yeah, like, I was talking about it earlier, like, this is the first, I think the only 2.1 level. And, like, this is, like, probably gonna be my favorite. I did like, well, no, I like the second level a lot. Alright, I'm ready to go for it. Oh my god. I really like just how, like, I love that, like, so many things in this level are moving and, like... Oh, this is cool. Oh, this part is really cool with the song. And, like, all the ramps. Oh man, that took so much less time than Necros. But that was so much more fun. That was fun. I like that level. I think right now that's my favorite level in the Gauntlet. I think Sorville is probably gonna beat it out later. I think Sorville was really cool. Levels 1 and 3 were both pretty okay too. I thought this was a pretty good Gauntlet. Oh nice, and the icon actually like kind of looks like something that belongs in the Gauntlet. That's nice. That doesn't happen often. The icon is dead because it went for the Necros coins.